Welcome to the Startempire Wire Founders Podcast, where we make entrepreneurial founders a top priority. Each episode features risk takers, business builders, community shapers, institutional and government supporters in our local startup ecosystem. Tune in weekly to hear all about what's happening with the movers and the shakers of Southern California's Inland Empire and beyond. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Founders Podcast. Today, I am with a good friend who I have known for a long time, Jason James of SoCal Television, bringing Southern California to you. We're going to let him introduce himself and all the awesome stuff that he's doing at SoCal Television. First, we're going to start with just that personal intro, find out a little bit about who he is. Jason, who are you?
Well, first off, thank you very much for inviting me on the Founders Podcast. Very awesome. I've been wanting to get on it for a while, and your list is long. You got a lot of people that are trying to get on this thing, man.
Bro,
I watch it every week.
Thank you.
So,
thank you.
Thank you very much for having me. But on a different note, my name is Jason James. I'm an entertainment community journalist for SoCal Television. What that is we go around and showcase places that you guys may not know about and let you guys know about what's going on. We don't really, though you can view all the local news stations live on SoCalTelevision.com or on our SoCal Television app, but we don't really want to focus on that. We'll let, the LA news networks focus on the tragedies and all that kind of stuff. Of course, if there's a huge thing like that plane crash that came in a few weeks ago, well, we have to focus on that.
Okay.
But we generally want to bring uplighted, light, entertaining comedy, fun things to do, let people know that there's stuff to do around here in Southern California.
Yes.
That they may not think about. Just,
awesome.
Like for instance, we recently went under the Mission Inn. We took a spirit box there.
Nice.
We checked out the catacombs. Check and see if there was any kind of stuff.
Wow.
It's just
that's pretty fun
things like that we'd like to do. Let people know that a lot of people didn't know there was catacombs under there.
I didn't know. I just learned about it.
You didn't know?
No, just now learned about it right now as we're talking.
Oh wow.
So now I'm gonna have to go visit them.
Yeah, no, there are catacombs. They're
That's
not
cool.
technically catacombs, because if you look up the definition of catacombs, it's where dead bodies were under the ground, like over in France. There were no dead bodies under the Mission Inn. It was actually used back in Prohibition times to smuggle booze.
Hey,
there's actually some stories.
Yeah.
Who knows if they're true or not? I couldn't get any confirmation. I tried.
Yeah.
But they say that there's actually one time a tunnel that goes all the way from what's that one? Not Mount San Jacinto, the big
Rubidoux.
Rubidoux.
Yeah.
From the very top where that cross is. Supposedly there's a passageway that goes all the way down under the ground and connects under the Mission Inn, and they would have the smugglers would be up on top of Mount Rubidoux looking with the binoculars.
So that's a rumor? That's a rumor, or is that confirmed?
Like I said, I tried to get it confirmed, and all I got was a chuckle. But there's a lot of possibility could be there, because there are those catacombs, though they're locked off now in a lot of ways, they went a lot of places. So I wouldn't doubt that it could be. They said essentially they were looking for cops, and then they would send a person down through the catacombs and let them know to stop running the booze under the Mission Inn if they saw cops around. I don't know, but it's kind of stuff like that. That's the kind of things that SoCal Television likes to focus on. Of course, eating too. We like to go and grub and check out all the good places to eat.
Cool. Well, before we get into that, let's go into who are you and where did you grow up at? And how did you come to the place where you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
Well, I don't know if we have long enough time on that one. I'll make it brief.
Make it brief.
Corona, born and raised. My family is very prominent in Corona. My grandfather is actually John Stallings of Stallings Elementary School.
Okay.
Over on Fullerton in Corona. He was a superintendent of schools back in the 60s and desegregated the schools by sending my aunt and uncle and my mom to the black schools and saying, hey, if my kids, I'm the superintendent, if my kids are not too good to go to the black schools, why the heck can't they come to the white schools? And so all across the nation followed suit. So my grandfather was actually part of desegregating the schools in a good way, and my whole family has been in education nonstop. So I knew that I wanted to be in education, but not necessarily in the classroom education. I want to educate people on more of the real life scenario. And though I've worked in a lot of different things, I used to be a paramedic back in 2000, 2001. I was going to be a firefighter. I was already through all of my firefighting classes. I was on the way home from my job and driving on the ambulance. And I was hit head on at 75 miles an hour. A drunk, illegal person with his headlights off hit me head on and flipped me about 8 feet in the air, 3.5 times. And I stopped about a foot from a light post. Luckily I was in a Jeep Wrangler. Didn't even kink the roll bars on it.
Wow.
But it did mess my back up. So I was not able to lift anymore. And that's when I decided I needed to retrain myself, and I re-geared myself and taught myself how to do computer programming. And then
and that's where I met you. I met you in this field of, like a meetup, Techo Tuesday. Was it Techo Tuesday?
Oh yeah.
It was either Techo Tuesday or no, I don't know. Maybe
I think it was Techo Tuesday or something.
You were coming to the WordPress group for a while too, though, right?
I came there once or twice, yeah.
Yeah, but when did you come? Did you come early, like 2012, or did you come like 2015?
Oh no,
when Techo Tuesday started.
2012, I was.
2012
was
13,
a harsh year for me, man.
14. Like, did you come any of those early years, like Riverside IO type days?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I think I remember meeting you first time at the Techo Tuesday thing.
Techo Tuesday. Okay.
Believe.
Yeah, probably so.
2012 was a bad year for me, man. It was a good year and a bad year. The year we got our house.
Oh, nice.
We had just been married.
Yes.
In 2011. So it was a great time. And then I ended up having a stroke. I went in the hospital for 3 months and had three more brain surgeries to top it off at 11 brain surgeries. And
bro, you have overcome so much.
I was paralyzed on my left side, 100%. They were going to put me in a long-term care facility. Wow. That's a different story for a different.
That's another story, another podcast.
But anyway,
but hey, you survived. You came through.
But that does lead me to that question of what got me into being an entrepreneur.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, a person, like I said, I've had 11 brain surgeries. I've first one starting at 10 years old.
Bro.
Okay. I had only a 5% chance of living off a ventilator with no motor function.
Okay.
And 25% chance of living on a ventilator.
Mm-hmm.
But still no motor function at all whatsoever. So I came through flying colors. And the point is that when you've had medical issues, and I'm talking, though I did graduate high school, I got my diploma and did all that, but I did most of it through homeschool. I went to my whole high school career, a whole 4 years. I probably went about 8 months total out of the 4 years. I'd be hard pressed to say I went actually a full year.
Do you find that
grouped them all together? Do
you find that it's like being homeschooled, you had more opportunity to think about entrepreneurship or commerce or selling something?
It was more. It was more of a. It was I couldn't get a regular job.
Oh.
Because you can't have a regular job when you're having all of these health issues, and you have to go and, all of a sudden you get a job, and then a week later you have to go to the hospital and have a 10-day stay in the hospital, have brain surgery, and then recuperation for another 2 or 3 months or what have you afterwards. You can't have a regular job and have that type of lifestyle. So I've never been able to keep a regular job, not because I didn't excel at them and do them well. I've always been a good team player. I always worked well and work hard and strong. But, let's face it, the job has to get done. And if somebody is having medical issues and they have to have surgeries every now and then,
Yeah.
Businesses don't like that kind of thing. So I just, after getting fired over and over and over because of things like, oh, I'm sorry, I have to go have a brain surgery. Oh, like for instance, as I was telling you before we started, I was hit head on. I messed up my back when I was going to be a firefighter paramedic, and I messed up my back. And after 3 months of not being able to work, I said, well, I got to be able to figure out if I can do this again. So I went back. And the first day I went back, they gave me a ride along, a training, because I was a field training officer. So I'd been there for a while, and they gave them to me the first time, and the guy didn't know how to lift the gurney legs up when I them. So the 500 plus person that I had on the gurney, locked in the ambulance, crushed me on my knees. And I called up and said, hey, I got to come back in. They said, if you come back in, you're fired. So it's those kind of situations like that where medical issues have caused me to go in this direction of being an entrepreneur.
Okay, well, that's freaking really awesome. The Inland Empire startup ecosystem industry is tremendously fragmented. A few top-tier hubs, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and San Diego, are well covered by media, events, and data platforms. Finding reliable information relevant to startups or the tech industry in the Inland Empire is extremely difficult. As a result, startups can't scale fast enough. Investors are having a hard time finding the right deals, and corporates can't find the right companies to partner with for their innovation activities. Startempire Wire, the leading Inland Empire startup publication, is providing the Inland Empire startup ecosystem with the most accurate, engaging business and financial data, events, and news. Our reach of entrepreneurs, C-level executives, angels, VC investors, startup employees, key management at innovative corporates, and big tech is the solution for your B2B or B2C needs. As we build out our platform, we're looking for partners. This is your opportunity to get in on the ground level. If you're looking to align yourself with the local and growing startup and tech ecosystem of the Inland Empire, we have created the platform to get your name noticed and the opportunity for you to grow the recognition of your brand. Contact us today for availability and pricing options. We look forward to our partnership with you. Yeah, so you have experience with computer programming. You have a printing company. You've launched several products on the outside, but really, what has caused you to jump in feet first with SoCal Television and just commit to it, stick to it? What need does it meet that you're like, okay, this is going to be the main thing? Because I know you got a lot of things going on. We don't have to go into all of those right now, but let's say SoCal Television, I know you're putting a lot of commitment, a lot of resources and time into it. So what is it? Because
the people need to know what's going on out there. And let's face it, the Los Angeles news base, they don't talk about the stuff that's in this area, in this region of Southern California.
That's true.
So yes, SoCal Television, it focuses everything from Bakersfield down to San Diego and everything in between. Yeah. But we majorly focus a lot on the Inland Empire regions and San Diego regions and other regions. We don't leave out LA, but that's vastly covered by the regular news, which you can also get on SoCal Television. So we don't want to just double it up.
Which you can also get on SoCal Television. See, there you go. Yeah. Just another way to bring them in, huh?
Well, you know what? All the news follows us.
That's right.
If you look at our Twitter account, Chris Schavel from KTLA follows us. Stu Mundell, Fox 11, the famous Stu in the Sky on all the police briefs follows us.
Wow.
What's his name? Glenn Walker follows us. We got an ABC News reporter that basically said SoCal Television is in the top 10 Twitter accounts to follow.
That's a good quote to have right there.
So they all follow us. So we have, people down in San Diego, news anchors down in San Diego following us all over.
Yes.
Bakersfield, everywhere, because we aggregate all the news for the whole area of all of Southern California.
Right. Right.
And we put it all in one place. So
Yes.
you can watch anything and figure out anything just by coming to SoCalTelevision.com.
Yep. I follow you guys. Startempire.
That's awesome. And hey, if you're a member, you get discounts.
Of course, you know, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the, we're actually going to get into your business. So let's first of all talk about the growth of your startup from where it started, like the idea till now.
I started it in 2004.
Okay.
Originally, it was named Inland Empire TV, IETV online.
Okay.
And I still own we were actually the first television network based in Inland Empire. So I own Inland Empire Television Network.
Nice.
Which is the parent company of SoCal Television.
Okay.
So essentially, but SoCal Television was originally named IETV Online, or Inland Empire Television Online.
That's cool.
This was back in 2004, 4 years before anybody was streaming.
Okay.
Now, I created a program back in 2004 that allowed us to stream live on location.
Mm-hmm.
So we were streaming live on location 4 years before any of the news outlets were streaming live. I was actually in 2008, I was at some murder trial at the Riverside Municipal Court.
Yes.
Recording right next to KCAL 9 Craig Figner, reporter.
Yeah.
And after he was done with his live cast, he comes over to me and waited for me to finish. And he says, "How do you do that?" I said, "Oh, I have this, this, and this." And he said, "Oh, we want you to have that." So, okay. So
That's
contact me in, and then I hooked up with them and helped them out with their live programming. And then everybody else followed suit. So I essentially brought live programming to everybody, live streaming.
So you were an innovator in the live streaming here in the Inland Empire.
In the Inland Empire, yeah.
So when you say you were going out, you were actually personally going out and streaming these places, and you still go out, right?
Oh yes.
Cool.
We go out to probably about 2 or 3 events a week.
Okay.
In fact, at the end of this week, little wink, wink. I don't know when you're getting this podcast up, but we're going to be going to the San Diego Hallow Scream on their media night this Friday.
Right. Okay. Well, it may be a little bit after this week that this goes up, but it's okay.
So you might want to leave that.
They can always go back and watch the archive, right?
That's right.
All right, but here's the thing. Okay, so from when you started, you started with ITV Online, then you launched SoCal Television.
Well, what happened was IETV Online was going great.
Yeah.
But then and back then in 2004 and 2005, we were actually on KVMD TV on channel 36 or 31, I believe it is.
Okay.
It's on Dish. It's on DirecTV. It's
on
all
DirecTV?
over. KVMD TV.
Right.
So we were on there for about 1 year and 8 months to be exact.
Okay.
And we had gained such a following that we were like, let's just do it on our. Save the money that we're having to spend on the television thing, and let's just go full-fledged on the website.
Yeah. Okay, so you're building your own platform.
Before the time.
This was before the time. People
did not trust streaming on websites in 2004, 2005.
And you started in 2004.
Yeah.
And did it last? Did it fail for a minute? Or what happened?
So it plummeted big time.
Okay.
From what I thought.
Yeah.
And then in 2000, to fast forward to, we started getting a lot of people contacting us from out of the Inland Empire, so we're like, okay, well, we can't really be IETV if we're getting all this content from out of Empire. So that's when the rebranding to SoCal Television came in.
But wait, what happens when somebody from, another state calls you? Will you go there?
Well, no, that's already handled because we have worldtelevision.tv.
Okay, cool.
I'm an innovator, man.
That's good.
So, but that's a wholly different thing. That's World Television. That's a real quick, simple thing. I did that one. I made that one just because I have family over in like Houston.
Yeah.
And there
Okay.
was
Yeah. 'Cause
tornadoes and stuff.
we're
over
both
in
from
Houston.
Houston. I forgot you
And
were
I
from
could not get
Houston.
in contact with them. I tried to call them on their cell phone and see how they were doing, if they were safe. And it was just
Recently
no
tornadoes. Oh, back in the day.
tornadoes.
Yeah.
Did I say hurricanes?
No, you said tornadoes. You said
Tornadoes, yeah.
Yeah. I know. I'm from Houston. I know about tornadoes.
So you know how they, and like I
Oh
said.
yeah.
So anyways, this was back in 2016, I believe it was when I founded that one. And that was because there was big tornadoes going on there, and I was calling my family members, hey, are you okay? And I couldn't get through. The cell phones were busy. Because any kind of natural disaster, cell phones are busy.
Yeah.
And our news in California, it doesn't tell us anything about that except for a 3-second blurb of, there's tornadoes going over in Texas.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
And so I was like, well, how do I get people to be able to, I want to stay connected. I know other people do too.
Mm-hmm.
World Television for $1.99 a month. That's it. $1.99 a month. You can watch live TV from every single state in the United States, live news, and all over the world. And it's kind of funny because
on World Television, they can go and see a stream from local news stations all over the world.
Correct. You can check what's going on in Houston, and they're going to say the full blurb of exactly what's going on there. Or if there's something going on in South Carolina, you can look at South Carolina. Or if there's something in Germany, you can look at Germany.
That's cool.
And you know, the coolest thing about it is that by doing this, I found out that it's only the United States that sticks to live programming as just news. Because the rest of the world, like for instance, hint, hint, if you go to worldtelevision.tv and go to Jamaica, they play their live TV 24/7, all their regular programming live. So we literally, that's the year that I cut the cord.
Okay.
When I developed that website, worldtelevision.tv.
No more cable for you.
No more cable.
Okay.
Because I just go in whatever I want, whatever state or whatever location, and I know the channels now, which, you know, you learn which ones have what over time. Yeah. And so like I'll always go over to Jamaica TV and watch movies. Like the other day I was watching Field of Dreams.
That's cool.
It's like they play all these different movies and all these different cool shows and stuff.
Nice.
And so essentially that was like my way of sticking it to the cable companies and cutting the cord. And you know.
What do you find was like probably just in one sentence, the toughest growing pain of everything? One sentence.
I could actually put it in one word.
What's that?
It's listening.
Listening.
Getting people to listen.
Oh, so attention, people's attention.
You know, let's put it straightforward. You can't share anything on social media or anything. You know, it only goes so far.
Yeah, you got to pay to play most of the times.
And that is ridiculous. That doesn't make sense, because then that's not authentic.
Yeah.
So then you get, I don't pay. We get on our social media posts for SoCal Television, okay? It's hard pressed if we get under 300 or 400 views in a matter of an hour.
Okay. So
organic, we're getting to our reach is like upwards 38,000 people in 7 days, last 7 days. You know, on Facebook alone. That's not even including our Instagram reach or TikTok, which is just beginning. We're just new on TikTok, but you know, all that. But my point is that our reach is huge.
Yeah.
If you look at the numbers.
You're doing it all organically though.
But yes, because I don't believe in paying for it, because then people don't, I paid once.
Yeah.
You know what happened when I paid?
What?
It was a legit thing that I paid, and I just wanted to show people about an event. And I was using Facebook's algorithm of them posting it. It wasn't like I posted it on people's timelines or anything like that. I had a person message me, actually no, not message, comment to the ad, which totally ruins it. He commented, "Why are you shitting on my timeline?" with a dog emoji of a dog shitting on a lawn.
Well,
And
when
I
you
said, well, that's what I'm paying
when you
for,
start
huh,
getting more
Facebook?
attention, you're gonna get trolls. So yeah,
But that's my point was that I don't want to pay for that kind of attention. And that's the kind of attention that Facebook does not know how to pinpoint
well, here's the thing.
the correct people.
The way I look at it, this is the way I look at it.
Mhm.
You're always gonna have people who don't agree with you, people who
Of
don't
course.
like you, and you're not gonna get like all adulation and praise, especially as you get more attention and you become more known.
Oh yes.
So when
People
you
hate on
pay,
you,
when
big
you
time.
pay, when you pay for that advertisement, you did reach a bigger audience.
Yes.
And somebody mixed within that audience didn't like you.
That's true.
And
that
they
is one
came
way to
out
think of it.
and showed their ugliness. But
See,
at the same time, it doesn't mean that people who would support you weren't watching as well.
that's very true. And you know,
So-
and I get that, because to lead back shortly to where, you know, the 2008 range, okay,
Mhm.
I hadn't been doing, life happened at that time, okay? From 2004 to 2008, life happened.
Uh-huh.
I got divorced in 2004.
Yeah.
I met my wife in 2007.
Okay.
We were dating, doing all the courting thing, doing that kind of stuff. So
Right.
life was happening, and I wasn't really as focused on it at that time. I was focused on relationship.
Okay.
So in 2008, it was kind of funny because my wife didn't really know much about SoCal Television. I'm not the type that likes to brag a lot.
Right.
You know,
right.
I know what I know, and I don't need to have to tell people.
Yeah.
Is the way I feel about it.
Okay.
Maybe that's my fault. Maybe I should tell people, but I don't like to
Yeah.
badger them.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, and I mean, and that's a tough thing, especially when you have that type of a mindset where you don't want to bother people. And I've dealt with that too on a level as well, man. But I feel you. But man, I'm telling you, the more attention, the more attention you get, the bigger you become.
Oh, that's
like,
true.
You're just gonna get more of that, and it's okay because it's a
2008,
new problem. It's a good problem. Go ahead.
I was watching in 2008. I was watching the Fox 11 news in the morning at 7:00 in the morning, and they had a March Air Force Base. They had the Blue Angels there, or no, not the Blue Angels, the Thunderbirds there.
Yes.
And so my wife was like, "That would be cool to go there." And I said, "Well, hey, let's see what I can do." So I just jumped on the phone. Granted, this is the day of.
Yes.
I called up March Air Force Base and spoke to their media relations officer.
Yes.
He said, "Is this Jason from SoCal Television?"
Oh, he knew you.
You used to be on KVMD back in 2004, 2005.
That's great.
I said, "Yeah, we were. It was named IETV Online back then." He said, "Yeah, I know.
That's
but
cool.
What happened to it? It's just stopped all of a sudden."
Oh.
So yeah, we went to the. He's like, "Oh man, you should never stop it. I watched it all the time."
Wow.
And that was like that light bulb going off in your head, going, "Wow,
yeah.
you never know how big you are until you quit.
Until you quit.
Don't ever quit."
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, you're right, man. That is a very good point too, because people will watch what you're doing and watch and watch and watch, and they won't
comment.
give you feedback.
No,
Feedback is so important. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching
Yes.
this podcast, you need to start giving feedback to creators who you follow, because it helps
If
us.
it's just a simple like,
Yeah,
or a
even
simple comment.
A like is
"Good
great,
job."
but a comment is actually it's something to show your appreciation. Are you being informed? Are you being given good information? Come on, share the love. Share the love. Just comment.
Golden. It made
Comments
me feel
are free,
so,
right?
I had such a joyous feeling just a week ago, Various.
Yes.
I to your point of what you were saying.
Yeah.
We showcased a place called Palapas Tacos over on Border and Via Pacifica over in the Stater Brothers Shopping Center in Corona.
Okay.
Little plug. It was very good.
Plug. Nice.
And we
Shout
recommend it. It was very good. Not paid. They did not pay us.
Yeah, didn't pay.
Just honest. They was really freaking
honest
bomb.
reviews. Yes, absolutely.
So the point is, we showcased them. And a friend of mine, who I stay in touch with through social media.
Yes.
But he was it was like your road dog way back in the day, high school days.
Yeah.
But hey, that was 20 years ago. We still stay connected, but it's kind of like Facebook. You don't see each other in person and that kind of thing.
Right.
And he was the type that Not that he was not supportive, but he never liked my stuff. He never commented. So I never knew he even watched or even followed it.
Right.
Yeah. The other day, he messaged me a week ago. He says, "Man, that's fire. That's good on you, man.
That's awesome.
You need to keep this shit up because this is going on.
Come on.
Donkey Kong.
I love it. That's awesome, man.
You're doing good. Good on you, bro. Keep it going. We love it.
Yes.
Everybody loves seeing this stuff. Good on you. Just keep going places." And then he started telling me, and you need to go to this place that's out in Orange County, and you need to go to this other place that's out in Anaheim, and you need to go to this other place. And that's what we want.
Good.
We want our viewers
to suggest
all you people out there. We want you to message us and tell us where you want us to go.
Come on, viewers. Yes,
that's essentially. We're here for you. If it's not for you, then we're not here at all. You might as well shut the screen off and you don't see us at all because we're not here if it's not for you guys.
Absolutely, man. So that's
the reason why we do this is to be able to let you guys know what's going on out there. So please, you go to the SoCal Television site. You can click on the Tell SoCal button. You can send a news link to us. You can contact us at SoCal Television. Tell SoCal at SoCal Television.
Yeah. And we're going to get into that. All right. Before we go there.
Yeah.
At the level you're at with your startup, give us a brief, one thing that you think that will move you to the next level, as far as your needs, what is one specific thing that would help you move closer to the next level with success with your startup?
Well, it's it takes a village, this kind of a thing, and it's not just us. We rely on our members. This is basically like a PBS sort of situation.
So more membership
fees. We rely on that, but we give back to our members. Right now our membership is only $4.99 a month, but you can go to 20 different locations.
Currently. Tell us what's involved with the membership.
So with the SoCal Television membership, you get no ads, obviously. You also get discounts at local locations, local business locations, and events throughout all of Southern California. And so another thing you get with the SoCal Television membership is we're going to start doing merch drops monthly.
Merch on Monday. Okay.
Yeah, we could actually do merch Mondays.
Oh,
that'd be a good one. I like that.
It's actually catchy. It's something that I would use.
That's a good one.
Absolutely. Use it.
Because the thing is whenever people buy merchandise from SoCal Television website or app, every dollar that they spend get entered into that month's giveaway.
Yes.
This month is a $50 Visa gift card. We always stick to things like that because it's covering all of Southern California. We're not going to expect you to have to come and pick up the product or anything like that. We're going to stick to things that are e-cards, things of that sort for the time being. To make it easier. And that way, when you win, we just email you at your email address that you have on file with SoCal Television that you're the winner.
Awesome.
Everything is done live and you can see all the statistics right there. So essentially, people can win things, they can get discounts, and pay for their membership on their own. They get to go to all these different cool new locations that they never knew about, and they get to stay connected with everything that's going on throughout Southern California. In a nutshell.
All right, cool. All right, so next thing, what are 2 short-term goals that you want to accomplish within the next 2 months? 2 short-term goals.
2 short-term goals. Well, short-term goals.
In the next 2 months.
In the next 2 months, I would like to see us. In the next 2 months, I would like to, with all of your viewership and all your viewers' help, I would like to see us be offering a minimum of 100 businesses throughout Southern California. And I would really like it to be more like 1,000 or 10,000 businesses throughout Southern California.
As part of the membership, huh?
As part of the membership.
Okay, cool.
Offering discounts to everybody out there.
Consumers, yeah. Awesome. All right, that's 100. All right, next one. What's the second goal?
The second one would be, the main thing we're trying to accomplish is to get the word out there.
Get the word out.
SoCal Television. let people
Awesome.
know about us.
Okay.
Because we do have a huge presence on social media, having thousands of people, and we have
Yeah.
a minimum of 1,200 people to the site daily.
Nice.
But, that also doesn't go so far. So
Okay.
our next plan of what we're going to do is all the businesses that are signed up as businesses as SoCal Deal locations,
Yes.
we're going to be giving a What's Up. We're going to call it What's Up SoCal.
Okay.
We're going to be it's going to be a booklet
Okay.
that's going to have editorial pieces going on
Nice.
throughout the month.
Nice.
It's also going to, if they're a member, they're going to get their own ad included, depending on their membership,
Depending on the membership.
depending on their business membership package.
Yeah.
The size of ad is going to be included.
Nice.
And those are going to be at all the different locations, all the different SoCal Deal locations throughout Southern
Very
California.
cool. Very cool. That's cool.
So we want
So
to
look
bridge
forward
the gap.
to that business.
We want to bridge the gap from the people that are on social media and are with the internet to the older crowd also
To the older crowd.
that still wants deals, but maybe they want to look at a magazine or something to get it.
Yeah. They
Or-
need
or
like
peruse something while they're getting coffee.
the tactileness of a magazine cannot be replaced.
Exactly.
Or a book, in my opinion, they can't be replaced.
So we
by
want to
social
blend
media.
the two, and I think if we can get that synergy together,
That
would
would
be-
rock, man. That would rock.
that's on lock right there.
All right. So tell us the next ones are your long-term goals. 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years. What would you say you want? Where do you want SoCal to be in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years?
Well, I would say in 3 years it needs to be a household name throughout all of Southern California.
Okay.
In 5 years, it needs to be a household name throughout all the United States, which it's already getting. It might actually reach that
Oh,
incredibly
soon
enough
as-
first, because
nice.
in the last 7 days, there's only been 16 states that have not visited SoCalTelevision.com.
That's cool. Wow.
So we're
I
getting
love-
out there
I love it,
across.
yeah.
That's the reason why our giveaways can't be something as like, oh, I'm going to give you this and come here to pick it up, because
Yep.
it could be somebody in West Virginia
Right.
that won, or it could be
right.
somebody in Germany.
Yeah.
So essentially,
That's
we're going
cool.
to start doing merch drops, and we're going to start doing all these giveaways and all this stuff. And we really want to be a household name, let people know what there is to do out there in all the
Nice.
Southern California region. Because even if you don't live in Southern California, you know people that do, or
That's
you
right.
want to
That's
come
right.
visit.
Or you want to come visit. Yeah. And, people come
and
here.
when you want to come visit, you want to know the ins and outs of the things to do. You don't want to just look at the I can't speak, the boilerplate stuff.
Right.
It's on the internet of, oh, go here and go there. That's on everything. No, you want to see the nitty gritty stuff that's going to be like, make you feel real local.
And that's what you guys are providing through SoCal Television.
Exactly.
Awesome. Okay. 10 years.
I thought that was 10 years.
You said wait. You said Southern California for 3 years,
Okay.
nationwide
So 10 years,
for 5 years, right? And then what 10 years?
10 years. I hope to just be watching this grow on its own
Yeah. Okay.
and be able to sit back and relax.
So kind of an exit strategy, huh?
Never exit strategy. I'll
Succession strategy,
It's
where
gonna
you're
be
like
where
stepping down a little bit.
No,
or
never stepping down. I'm always
Okay,
going to be the
okay.
head of it. Never ever going to
Okay.
give up that right
Okay.
or anything.
Right.
But more, I will have to take let others take the reins, so to speak.
Right. Yeah. Have someone come in as your, like you sit on the board member, you're still, owner or something like
Exactly.
that. You just advise them, and then they're executing all of your processes.
Put it this
right?
way: in 10 years from now, just think of call me Rupert Murdoch or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe that's a bad analogy. Call me Elon Musk.
people gonna get you now, man.
Call me Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. All right. Cool.
Something like that. That's the status. I want to be the top there.
I love it.
but,
I love it, man. Yeah.
essentially.
I
I
get
just
it.
want to be able to supply people with what's going on throughout Southern California and let them know. That's really,
Okay.
that's the end goal.
That's
That's
the end goal.
plain and simple. I don't,
Right.
I'm not in this to get rich. That's not
Right.
what this is all about.
Right.
This is started as a public service, and it still is a public service and always will be, because I believe in giving back to the people.
All right.
So essentially, yeah, we have a membership, but we even have a way with that membership, with the discounts that we
Uh-huh.
provide for you guys, that you don't even have. You could literally make money off of your membership by saving money at all the places you get discounted.
Hey,
And
there you
then you're
go.
not even paying for your monthly or annual membership whatsoever.
Yeah, and right now it's early on. People need to get in. Like what you're offering is actually really cheap. You know what I mean?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I mean
It won't be
you're
that
gonna
way
have
for long.
you're
Actually,
gonna have to raise your prices, but I'm telling everybody who's watching, join
we
early.
will be raising them soon. Just let everybody know out there, it is going to be going up. We're already in
So
talks
join before he raises the prices.
because anybody that gets grandfathered, they're
you'll get
grandfathered
grandfathered in.
wherever
Yep.
they're at. We have people that were only paying $199
Oh, see, that's
when
great.
we first started this venture.
Right.
Many years
But
ago.
see, those are the true believers, and that's the awesome thing I love about people who they see the vision, they say, okay, I want to be a part of it. I'm going to jump in early, and because they jump in early, they can ride it out with you as you grow and grow and grow. That's really
right.
great.
We just want it to be a big party.
Yes.
We want it to be a big party, and everybody's invited.
Awesome. All right, Jason, we're going to wrap this up, and wrapping it up with tell us about all the locations where people can find you, every social media specifically. Can they connect with you directly? How do they do that?
You can watch SoCal Television we're on every single social media platform. It's going to be hard pressed for you to find a platform that we're not on.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr, gosh, so many.
Everything, there's a lot.
All of them. We're there at SoCal Television.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also, you can watch SoCal Television, like I said, on the website, on SoCalTelevision.com, or on the app, which is available on the App Store, on the Google Play Store. We're still working with Apple to get our Apple
approved,
our iOS app out. We've been fighting with them for a good 3 months.
They're so strict, dude. They're so strict.
You know what they're bothering with this about?
What?
You know what their latest thing was?
What?
You have to show how Jason James is affiliated with SoCal Television to be able to post live videos as SoCal Television.
Oh, really? Let me know how that goes. I don't know.
I'm still baffled over it. But other than that, so we're also on Roku.
Oh, Roku.
You can watch SoCal Television on Roku. Just search SoCal Television.
Yeah.
Or you can watch us on Amazon Fire TV.
Are you streaming on YouTube?
Of course.
Awesome.
We're on YouTube also. We don't have our channel name yet. We barely started our YouTube channel.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we've had it for a while, but we barely have been getting into it to,
really
full-fledged.
push it out there. Yeah.
So, please subscribe. You're going to be one of the first, and trust me, we believe in giving back to the people that support us. So please subscribe to our YouTube channels and all of our different social medias.
Yes.
We're going to notice this, and you guys are going to be rewarded. Trust me.
Awesome.
We only, I believe, just to be honest, I think we only have 40 or 41 followers on our YouTube channel.
Well, after this interview, publishes, I hope it pushes you to 100. You can get SoCal Television name, and on YouTube after 100 subscribers.
Oh, is that what it does?
Yeah,
I thought it was 1,000.
No, it's 100. It's 100. You get ability to do the vanity URLs after 100.
Okay, so then I can have the .com/SoCal Television or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So that would be good.
I thought that's better. I thought it was 1,000, and I was
right.
Well,
TikTok,
1,000
is to monetize.
Go live on TikTok, but TikTok they require 1,000 followers.
They require 1,000 for you to go live on TikTok, and on YouTube you got to have 1,000 followers or 4,000 watch hours to monetize. So so to monetize you got to have 1,000 followers. But before then you can get your vanity URL. Yeah, and to go live from mobile on YouTube. That's true. So
but
you
that's
guys
not too much of us because we have the ability to do things
outside of it. Yep, outside of that.
I'll bring my laptop and set up my camera gear and all that kind of stuff, and we'll be good to go on the regular.
Okay, Jason, where are you going to be at? What's your next spot that you're going to film? And what date? And the time may be passed by the time we publish it, but then they can go watch the archive. What is that coming up?
So this Friday we're going to be in San Diego at
what's the date again?
SeaWorld.
Friday the 17th.
Friday the 16th.
16th.
I believe it is. Let me check here to make sure that
Because it'll
Correct.
be past the Friday when we publish it, but they can go watch the archive, right?
It's actually going to be on where? Let me see. September 16th. Yes.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
September 16th, Friday, September 16th, we were invited to go down to San Diego to SeaWorld for their Hallow Scream. And we're going to be there and interviewing all the prominent officials.
Nice.
And we're also going to be going live and recording inside the haunted houses.
Nice. Awesome.
So you want to see me shaking in my boots? And you should probably tune in because, well, okay.
Or watch the archive.
It's not gonna be me. It's going to be another camera. It's not going to be.
Okay.
I'm older and uglier, so I'm able to admit that. We're going to have a nice, good-looking on-camera talent person for you. His name's Brock Bentley.
Nice.
He's trying to get up into the industry right now, and so we're going to help him. So you
That's
guys
cool.
Check it out. And
so we're going to get you back on, Jason. Like, we want to get you back on for another interview in the future. And, you and our Startempire Wire and SoCal Television will collaborate on something in the future. I would really hope. That would be great.
I would love it.
So thank you for coming on the Founders Podcast, man. I really appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that if you are not subscribed to this YouTube channel, that you subscribe. Go follow SoCal Television on every platform, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Give them some feedback. If they're putting out videos,
that's
comment,
what we really need. We want to see
reply.
What you guys want.
Give them some feedback and share.
Tell us what you want.
Share his videos and share this video with at least 4 friends. Thank you again for tuning in to the Founders Podcast. We bring this podcast to you every Tuesday, every Thursday of every week. And we're looking forward to bringing you more great business leaders, just like Jason James here with SoCal Television. Everybody have a great day. See you on the next podcast. Peace.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.